If I could go back and talk to my 20-year-old self, broke, hopeful, and absolutely clueless about money, I'd start with one sentence. Listen, money doesn't disappear. You just haven't learned how to tell it where to go. Because back then, I thought getting a paycheck meant freedom. I'd get paid on Friday, feel rich for about 48 hours, and by Monday I was checking my balance like, wait, how am I broke again? Nobody really teaches you how to handle money. You learn it the hard way, through overdraft fees, credit card debt, and realizing ramen noodles aren't a sustainable lifestyle plan. So today, I want to share with you the 10 money rules I wish I knew at 20, the ones that would have saved me stress, debt, and so many financial facepalms. These aren't just rules, they're lessons that will make you think differently about money, no matter your age. Rule number 1, spend less than you earn, no matter what. Let's start simple. When I was 20, I thought the goal was to earn more. But here's the thing, if your spending grows just as fast, you'll always feel broke. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. I used to think saving $100 was impossible. But somehow, I could always find $100 to blow on takeout, gadgets, or clothes I didn't need. The truth is, most people don't have an income problem, they have a spending problem. Even millionaires can go broke if they live beyond their means. So the first rule is simple. If you make $3,000 a month, live like you make $2,500. That gap, that small leftover amount, is where your freedom begins. Once I learned this, my money started lasting longer than a weekend. And that leads us to rule number 2, pay yourself first, always. Here's what changed everything for me. Treating my savings like a bill. Not a someday when I have extra thing, a must-pay expense. Every paycheck, I'd send 10% straight to savings before I touched anything else. Because if you wait until the end of the month to save, there's never anything left. Think about it. You work hard for that money. Why should everyone else, your landlord, your phone company, your streaming subscriptions, get paid before you do? Pay yourself first, even if it's $20. You're not saving for today. You're saving to buy freedom later. And once you start seeing that account grow, it changes how you see money entirely. Rule number 3, avoid lifestyle creep, like it's quicksand. This one's sneaky. You get a raise, and suddenly you deserve better things. New phone, nicer clothes, upgraded apartment, you justify it because I can afford it now. But here's what I learned. Every time your lifestyle inflates, your freedom deflates. When your expenses rise with your income, you stay stuck in the same place, just with fancier stuff. I remember when I got my first real job. I doubled my income, and within 3 months, I had nothing left to show for it except a new car payment and an expensive gym membership I barely used. Now, every time my income goes up, I challenge myself to not upgrade my life immediately. I let that extra money pile up, because that's how wealth is built quietly, not loudly. Rule number 4, debt is not the enemy, it's a tool. At 20, I thought credit cards were free money. Then the interest rates hit. And suddenly, that $200 pair of sneakers cost me $280. Debt isn't bad if you understand it. A mortgage that builds equity? Good debt. Student loans that open doors? Potentially useful debt. Credit card debt for stuff you can't afford? Financial quicksand. Here's what I wish I knew. If you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it once. Don't use credit for temporary happiness. Use it to build long-term stability. And if you're already in debt, that's okay. Make a plan, not excuses. Start small, be consistent, and treat every payment like a victory. Rule number 5, start investing, even if it's tiny. I used to think investing was something you do when you're older or rich. But the real power of investing isn't in the amount, it's in the time. If I had invested even $50 a month at 20, compound interest would have done half the work for me by now. That's the beauty of it. Your money makes money, and then that money makes more money. Today, there are apps that let you start investing with spare change, literally. You don't need a broker or a finance degree. You just need consistency, because while everyone else is trying to get rich quick, the people who quietly invest early are the ones who end up winning big later. Rule number 6, build an emergency fund, your stress buffer. Nothing humbles you faster than a financial emergency. Car repairs, medical bills, a job loss. They never happen when you're ready. When I was younger, I ignored the emergency fund advice until my laptop died right before a big project. No savings, no backup, just panic. That day, I promised myself I'd never feel that helpless again. Start small. Even $500 can be a lifesaver. Then aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses. Keep it somewhere separate, not in your checking account where you'll accidentally spend it. Because emergencies don't care how responsible you plan to be. They test how prepared you actually are. Rule number 7. Know where your money goes, every single dollar. If you don't track your money, it'll quietly slip away. I used to think budgeting was boring, until I realized how much I was wasting. Once I started tracking every expense from rent to random snacks, I saw patterns. $200 on coffee in 1 month. $90 in subscriptions I didn't even use. That was my wake-up call. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about awareness. It's like checking your GPS while driving. You can't reach your destination if you don't know where you are. Use apps, spreadsheets, or even old-school notebooks, whatever works. Because when you start paying attention, your money starts behaving better. Rule number 8. Learn how to make money while you sleep. When I was 20, I thought the only way to make money was to trade time for it. But wealthy people play a different game. They let money work for them. That's called passive income. It could be through stocks, index funds, real estate, digital products, or skills that keep earning even when you're not working. At first, it feels impossible. But once you get it, even a few dollars trickling in from something you built, it's life-changing. You realize time is your most valuable currency. Work hard, yes, but build something that keeps paying you back even while you rest. Rule number 9. Stop comparing your financial chapter to someone else's highlight reel. In your 20s, it's easy to scroll through Instagram and feel behind. Someone's on vacation in Greece, another friend just bought a Tesla, and there you are debating if you can afford extra guac. But here's the thing, most people are performing wealth, not living it. You don't see the debt behind the vacation or the payments behind that car. Real wealth is quiet. It's having peace of mind, not just possessions. Don't race other people. Run your own marathon, slow, steady, and sustainable. Rule number 10. Money is a mirror. It reflects you. When I was broke, I thought money would fix everything. But once I earned more, I realized it doesn't change who you are. It amplifies it. If you're generous, you'll give more. If you're careless, you'll waste more. Money doesn't define your worth, it reveals your habits. The goal isn't to be rich, it's to be free. To wake up without panic, to make choices without fear, and to know that you're in control of your life, not your bills. So if you're 20, start now. If you're 30, start anyway. Because wealth isn't about luck, it's about direction. Spend less, save first, avoid lifestyle traps, and build habits that your future self will thank you for. Money is just a tool, but when you learn to use it right, it builds the kind of life you actually want to live. Now I want to know, which one of these money rules hit you hardest? Drop it in the comments. Hit that like button if you learned something, and don't forget to subscribe for more lessons. I wish someone told me sooner. Until next time, save smart, live intentionally, and remember, every dollar is a decision. Thank you for watching.